It's Thursday again, and here we are for the resume preparation session. So, every Thursday, we come up with the resume preparation session. If you remember, during your demo time, we clearly said that we will be coming up with exclusive resume preparation session. Well, this lecture is just a part of it, right? So, as we discussed today's session, the today's topic is showcasing transferable skills for career transition. Now, before we start this session, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. So let's start with the agenda for today. So talking about the agenda for today, we'll understand the transferable skills. We'll identify your key transferable skills, how to identify that, aligning skills with the new career opportunities, how to showcase skills through real world examples, how to enhance skills for smooth transition, and communicating skills on your resume, and what would be the action plan moving forward. We'll be talking about that. So, let's talk about understanding transferable skill. First of all, what is transferable skill or what are transferable skills? When we talk about transferable skills, those are the abilities and talents that can be applied in various roles and industry. Now, talking about its importance, well, these skills make you adaptable and versatile in the job market. You are ready with those transferable skills. Example, leadership, communication, problem solving, teamwork, and time management. So basically, where do we see those transferable skills? Now consider that you're working in any company, any other company, and you know it's a different domain altogether. You're getting into data science or data analytics, but you were in a managerial position in the previous company, right? You can carry that experience. Of course, domain knowledge we consider, but at the very same time, talking about leadership skills, communication skills, and those such skills which are transferable and which doesn't depend on any domain are very, very useful, right? So you should focus on transferable skills too. Talking about key transferable skills, how to identify that? How to identify that this skill is a transferable skill that you have. So if we talk about it, self-assessment comes to fore. Now, you need to make sure that you reflect on your past roles. How was your past role, right? And what are the skills that that contributed to your success? You can reflect on the feedback. Well, you can ask colleagues and supervisor for the feedback on your strength. Sometimes it happens that we have no idea what our strengths are, but at the very same time, our colleagues can see those skills in us. So that would be really, really useful. Talking about common transferable skills, well, analytical thinking is one of it. There's project management, technical literacy, interpersonal skills. All those things matter. And yes, these form the key transferable skills. Talking about aligning skills with new career opportunities, you need to make sure that the career opportunities you are searching for has some skills need some skills, right? You need to research on those skills. Make sure that you go through job descriptions in your target industry to identify required skills. Just skim through it. Whenever you are getting into data science, for example, and you are in some other domain, what you need to do, just search for the job description, basically search for data scientist jobs and see what are the skills required. For example, critical thinking, leadership are those things that are really, really needed. Well, you can do skill matching. You can compare your skill with the job requirement. How to do that? Well, 360DigiTMG's resume optimization hub is here for you. Right. We will be using that, of course, once the slide is over. You can highlight key skills. For example, emphasizing skills that are frequently mentioned in the job description for the new role. Of course, as we discussed, critical thinking, analytical skills, leadership, communication skills, all those things are really, really good and really matter. Now, make sure that you introduce or you actually include all these things in your resume. Talking about showcasing your skills through real world example. How to showcase your skill? You can't mention everything in a resume, right? Well, you can opt for storytelling. When you talk about storytelling, You must have had an incident where you use your leadership quality or critical thinking or analytical thinking, right? It must have come to use somewhere. Now you can use that example and go for storytelling based on your past experience. Well, you can demonstrate your skills using that. Talking about impact, you can discuss the outcomes and impact of your actions in these examples. Talking about relevance, you can tailor your stories to show how that particular experience can be useful in your next job or in your new role, right? Now, talking about enhancing skills for a smooth transition. Well, one thing that is generally neglected is continuous learning. Make sure that you are actually taking out a part of your day for continuous learning. You need to take relevant courses or pursue training to strengthen your weaker areas. For example, you want to get a data science, you want to get into data science, you want to work on real world projects. Well, we at 360 DigiTMG offer the same, right? Talking about volunteering, you can gain additional experience by volunteering in roles that require your target skills. Well, if you want to be in data science, for example, you can opt for the free internship that we provide, right? Or you can assist us by being an intern here. So, in the same way, you can use your skills, right? And you can gain additional experience by volunteering here. Also, talking about networking, you need to connect with industry professionals to learn more about the necessary skill and expectation. What are the skills required? What is the expectation? Right? You need to go for all those things. Talking about communicating skills on your resume writing will is very, very important. When you're writing your resume, you need to make sure that you use action verbs to describe your skills and quantify your achievements. Right. You need to write cover letter to clearly articulate how your skills are relevant to the new role. And we'll talk about interview preparation. You need to prepare to discuss specific example that you have used these skills in your various settings. For example, previous experience, if you talk about, where have you used your experience that you're talking about or you are considering as transferable skill, right? All those things are required. Talking about the action plan for moving forward. Well, you need to regularly review your resume. You need to continuously reassess your skills and experiences and to make sure that you stay relevant. This is very, very important. We talk about adaptability, adapting based on your skills, right? And industry trends. We'll talk about setting goals. Well, we generally keep lofty goals and we often miss that. You need to make sure that you keep short term goals to acquire new skills, to gain relevant experience, and ensuring continuous professional growth. Yes, goal setting is very much important. At the very same time, a very long term of goal setting may be hampering your success. So make sure you set the short term goals, right? Now, when we're talking about job portals, there are a few famous job portals that we generally vouch for. Now, these are some famous job portals where you can upload your resume and see magic happening. Talking about jobs in data science field, if you just do a basic Google search, you will find that there are different data science vacancies. There are many data science vacancies, be it for fresher, be it for experienced person. There are a lot of vacancies. And talking about keywords for data science resume, well, keywords are really, really important. You need to make sure that you align the required job, key skills or keywords in the job description in your resume too, right? So you make sure that you put all these skills, not, of course, not all of this, but maximum that is given in the job description, right? Now, frequently asked question. There are some questions which are frequently asked. For example, they can ask you about the challenging project that you worked on. They can ask you about how do you stay updated with industry trends. They can ask you about an example of the goal you set and how you achieved it, right? Also, you can describe a time when you had to work with a difficult team member, right? Now, or what do you do if you make a mistake that no one else noticed? What do you do there? You need to think of it, right? You need to think about it. You need to think on these lines and make sure that you're ready for these answers because these questions actually matter. These questions are asked frequently. Now, Talking about Isabel Leflesh, she said that your passion is waiting for your courage to catch up, and that's true. Sometimes we don't even have we have don't we don't have enough courage to actually to catch up things, and we actually end up giving up, right? So we need to make sure that you have enough courage, right? Now, talking about contacting, you can contact us at 180021265431. You can mail us at inquiry@360dtmg.com and visit us at our website 360dtmg.com. We have offline centers at Hyderabad, Bengaluru, and Chennai. And also, when you're watching this video on our YouTube, I request you to pause this video and scan the QR code to go to our LinkedIn, to our Instagram page. You can actually follow us on Instagram. You can subscribe to us on YouTube, and yes, follow us on LinkedIn. Talking about accreditation to international certification bodies, we have accreditation to Microsoft, State University of New York, Future Skills Prime, Panasonic, and TCS-IN. Now, this is the basic that we talk about. Now, how to use Resume Optimization Hub? Of course, you talked about matching the skills, right? We talked about matching the skills. Now, how do we implement that? Let me take you to our Resume Optimization Hub. Well, let me take you to our website first. This is our website, right? We, of course, you can we can see what are the courses that we offer and what is there. All those things you can clearly see here. At the very same time, you need to make sure that you go through all these things, right? We have popular courses, domain analytics, talk about our differentiator, career transition that our students have made, and the fact that our alumni work at big companies. Of course, you can see all those things. Now, let's go to learning resources. And when you go to learning resources, you will be part of plethora of learning here. Because again, we have a lot of things that you can learn from. And tomorrow we have free data science internship, of course, controlling AI and hallucinations. We have all those things. Now, let's talk about core learning resources. And here, let me go to this. First of all, go to Resume Optimization Hub. Of course, we'll talk about other things here. But Resume Optimization Hub is what is very, very important since it's, of course, a resume preparation session, right? Now, get started for free now. You need to click there. You need to click on upload your resume. For example, you just click on any resume. You choose file and upload your job description. Of course, you can copy the job description too, and you can compare. And when you compare, right, we have already compared the same, and we see the keyword matching result is very low, right? Now, what do we have here? We have job required skills missing in resume and job required skills present in resume, both the things, right? Now, this is very, very clear. 16% is devastating. You need to make sure that you include all these words in your resume to be a part of ATS friendly resume, right? Now, the resume should reflect the same. You can click on any one topic, and you can click on the foundation, intermediate, and advanced level knowledge and interview questions. When you click on interview questions, of course, you have natural language processing with some common tasks related to NLP. Basically, interview questions. Well, you can go for intermediate interview questions too. Let's wait for it a bit. Yes, exactly. You can go for interview questions too, where we have NLP, text classification, sentiment analysis, machine translation, all those things. What you need to do is just click on it and you will clearly read it, right? Now, in this way, you prepare for the interview questions. Now, how to improve your resume? You make sure that you take all these qualities here or all these topics here and click on generate resume. When you click on generate a resume, while you wait, you can explore our helpful resources, other resources you can actually search for. While you are actually generating your resume, we generate the template for resume, and you can use that resume to generate, again, you can use this template to generate a resume, right? Now here, you can use all these things. Also, we have option to generate cover letter. Once you fill all these information, you can download the cover letter. Or you can generate the cover letter. So this is how we use these things here. Now let's talk about skill development and enhancement. When you talk about revision, revision is the key to success. Now you can dive into learning using these books, right? You can use the ebook easily. And of course, you can go through each and every topic, each and every concept. Why is it important? Why is it needed? So that you understand each and everything properly. Talking about design your ML model, this is the ML architecture workflow we have, where you can actually make models from one end to another end. You can go as a beginner, someone as with intermediate knowledge, and someone with advanced knowledge. Right now, think of it. If you are a fresher and you have this advanced knowledge on how to make a complete architecture, that will be really, really good and really, really fruitful for you. Now, talking about this, let me take you to the other part of it. This data skill assessment. You can again go to career advancement, professional growth. You can connect to employers from here, talent collection portal, and you can see we have job openings here. You can apply to these job openings clearly. Also, we go to conceptual understanding and insightful learning. Well, what do we have here? We have strategic learning maps. Your strategic learning maps, where we call it mind maps, of course. We can go and read about all these things in detail, right? Each and everything here in detail we have. So you can prepare in this way too. And this is not just for one topic. There are many topics that we have these things for. You can actually see innovative project showcase, where you can read about our project here that we have done. Depending on the different project and different industries, we have different projects. Now, next we have animated insights series. Talk about animated insights series here. Everything is covered. You can actually go through all these things and read these things, and you can actually increase your learning, right? You can actually come here and be a part of great learning. Now, once this part is done, you can go to our YouTube channel. For example, if I go to our YouTube channel, you can see that here we have a lot of videos for you. When you go to the home page, of course, where session is going on, you can talk about replacement success stories. You can see we have international research article publication, where we are top 3 candidates in the research paper in the projects, for example. Top 3 candidates in the project can get their research paper published. You have data analytics using Power BI, SQL for data analytics and data science, all those things. Now, when you go to playlist section, of course, you can read about generative AI. You can watch videos related to generative AI. There are webinars, project explanation from business perspective. Every single day, we have some or the other YouTube live going on, right? Depending on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. In this way, the whole week we have the Zoom, we have YouTube lives, right? Now you need to go through it and you will see that we have a lot of videos for you. We have soft skills videos and all those videos are available for you, right? And that's all free of course. Of course, it's YouTube. It's free of course. And when you're here, I request you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now, we know how things work here, right? And we know how to use our past skills for our betterment, right? So now, once this part is done, I request you to focus on your resume and improve your resume. And I request you again to go to YouTube channel and see all those videos available for you, of course, free of cost, right? So till that time, team, till the time you enjoy, and yes, we'll meet again the next week with a new content, right? Freshly brewed content for you. So thank you so much for your time, team, and enjoy your weekend. Take care. Bye. Good night.